today we're going to talk about tagging your YouTube videos. I'll be honest, I'm cheating a bit because I've been so busy trying to get our new Pictory website up that I haven't had time to record a fresh lesson. But last year I did a lecture on tagging, and I've just checked everything that I said then is still relevant now. So I'm going to use that one. So let's go back in time to 2021. But remember, everything that I say in this is still as relevant today as it was last year. Lots of love, Pictorians. And yeah, hope you like the new website because I haven't slept for days. Cheers. Bye for now. Let's talk about tags, how to correctly tag your videos correctly in 2021. Well, why do we need the 2021 to start with? Well, it's important to notice, I think, that algorithms change over time, and there's been a lot of debate, frankly, over the last few years as to whether or not tags matter at all. Remember in the old days with SEO, all you needed to do was put the correct keywords in the keywords tag in your HTML, and you could pretty much guarantee to get good rankings on Google. Well, those days have gone, and in fact, in some ways, tags are a little bit of a throwback to that. In fact, I will show you something if I can. I'm just going to see if seems to have gone off of Facebook. Right, I can see it's looking like it is live in Facebook. If you have any questions, stick it in the Facebook chat. Yeah, there are some throwbacks actually through the old SEO keywords tags and the tags on YouTube, and I'll show you that just for grins in a moment. But what are tags? Think of tags as a way of communicating with YouTube what your video is about. Communicating with the YouTube algorithm as to what your video is about. Are they the most important thing on the page? No, they're not. Not by a long way, at least not in the way that most people think. Just to see whether people are awake, type in the comments what you think is the most important piece of real estate on your YouTube video in order to get well ranked in the YouTube search algorithm. Type underneath the video if you're awake. If you're not, I'll just carry on anyway. I don't care. The tags allow you to put keywords in which will help the YouTube algorithm surface your video when people are looking for your video. The title is absolutely correct, Karen, 100%. That 100 characters in the title, shouldn't necessarily use all of the 100, but that 100 characters in the title is the most important piece of real estate from a search perspective. And that's what people get confused with tags. They think that the tags are what YouTube's algorithm primarily looks at when it's looking to surface a video based upon search, and it's not true. The title is the most important. So what do the tags do then if they're not for search? Well, they do have an influence on search, but they're certainly nowhere near as influential as the title. But what they help YouTube do is group together videos which are similar. Now, why would you want to have clues to the YouTube algorithm that your video is similar to either other videos that you've created or videos that other people have created? Again, I'll challenge people to stick that in the comments if you have any idea. By the way, I should do this. I don't very often do this, but if there's anybody else that you know who's online at the moment, this is only being streamed live to Facebook at the moment, who you think may benefit in learning about tags, can I ask you in return for me doing this free training, just to share this video? Then we could get more people watching, couldn't we? Just, I don't know. I'm sure you guys know more about Facebook than I do, but just share the video for people if you know there are people that are interested in learning about the tags on YouTube. So again, the question, why do you think it would be useful if the YouTube algorithm knew what other videos your video was similar to? And that's absolutely right. Linda's on fire today. Yeah, suggested videos to watch next, because YouTube's algorithm is really interested in serving up videos to the users which the user is more likely to be interested in watching than competing videos. So I've got a Venn diagram in a moment, and I want to talk to you about the different types of tags. In a YouTube tag section, and I'll go and I'll actually show you this, there is only one YouTube tag section. You get 500 characters to put in that tag section. But I want you to think of it as a space where there are two different types of tags that can be added. Let me show you the next slide here. I want you to think of two separate types of tags which we're going to put on each of your videos. The first one is a common set of tags. And this is a small set of tags, can be as small as 1 or 2 tags, but I would say go for half a dozen tags or so, which you add to every single video that you post on your channel. And one of those tags should be your channel name, I would suggest. Every single video that you put out has at least this small set of tags. Then, for the individual videos, you want to have a larger set of tags, which is very specific to that particular video, to the content that's in that video. Now, you get 500 characters, as I say, for tags, but you don't have to use all 500. And in fact, you should not add any more tags than is necessary to include the common tags, and then also very, very specific tags which closely match the content of your video. So if you put in tags which are not relevant, what you're doing is effectively diluting the potency of those tags. Maybe it's a little bit like homeopathy. I don't know. Why did I mention homeopathy? Utter nonsense. Anyway, small set of tags which are common to all videos, and then a slightly larger set of tags which are very, very specific to that particular video. So if we look at this in Venn diagram terms, anybody remember Venn diagrams? Used to do these at school. Great fun. Right. So if we have video 1, video 2, video 3, we want the overlapping set of tags that are applied to all of those videos to be common, but then we want very specific tags which describe the content of those individual tags in detail, but without overdoing it and without going too broad. Because what that means when the YouTube algorithm is looking at your videos is if you've just watched a video, let's say you watch video 1, I don't know, and this is all about, I don't know, growing chilies at home, for instance. It's a gardening channel and you're growing chilies at home. It will also see that you have a set of common tags, which might be home gardening, grow at home, potted plants, etc. And then it would see this other video here, video 2, which includes the same set of tags as the video that you've just watched, and it very well may decide to suggest that video to you. And as I've said many times before, you really know when you're starting to make good traction on YouTube when you're getting the majority of your traffic from videos which YouTube is finding and suggesting to the viewers using the algorithm. So the algorithm is giving you your channel leverage, and it's at that time when your video will take off. In the early days, then you need to go almost exclusively for search-based content, and the tags can help you by giving hints to the search algorithm about what your video is about. But it's not the most important. As I said, the most important is the title. But write this down. This is what you should also do in the tags. The very first tag should be the keywords that you're predominantly targeting in your title. The rest of them, the order doesn't matter that much. The common tags should probably come towards the end of the tags, but the very first tag that you want to put in there is the same one that should go in your title. So how do you find out what these tags should be? Well, you could always go onto competing videos and nick them. Some people do that. I would not suggest doing that. It's actually quite easy to see what other people's videos are using for tags. And this is the thing that goes back to what I was talking about at the beginning, the old keywords tag in the HTML. Let's see if I can show you what I mean. Let's go into a video. Excuse me. Just go to YouTube. I think I'm picking up a cough. Horrible. Oh no, the dreaded lurgy. Let's go. Let's do growing chili plants, just that, doesn't really matter. Growing chili plants, here we go, growing chili plants. Let's just pick a video, this one. Now, if I want to find out what keywords this, which tags this video is using, I've actually got a plugin installed that does this. But if you haven't got a plugin, then all you need to do is go to View Page Source. Forget all of this rubbish here. Just do Control F to do find, and then type in keywords like I have. Boom. Right. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay. So the first invocation of keywords. Remember the old HTML stuff when you were doing things for the web? Look at this. It actually gives you all of the tags that this person has used in their video. So you don't need any tools to do that. That will at least give you some ideas as to what to use in the in your tags. But don't copy them. Not all of them are going to be relevant to your video anyway, but do not copy them. That's known as stealing. It's HMRC's job. You don't want to be doing that. Right, excuse me. So let's go now and have a look at how we add keywords into the video. To YouTube Studio. Just have a look at any old video. Let's try guided sleep meditation one here. Yeah, so at the bottom here is where we get to add our tags. Now, as you can see here, there is only one place that we can put tags, but I want you to think of it as two places. First of all, we put in our primary keyword and other tags that support the content of the video, the specific content of that specific video. And then towards the bottom, then we put in the common tags, which are going to be common to all of the videos. It's going to help YouTube's discovery algorithm surface this video when people are looking for, in this instance, guided sleep meditation. And it'll help me get views and help you get views from the suggested videos. Now, the tool that I normally use in order to come up with the tags in the first place is TubeBuddy, which I'm going to load, excuse me, into another browser, and I'll show you how it works. I've got a paid version of TubeBuddy. It's not expensive. I'll leave an affiliate link or something in the chat later on. But the great thing about TubeBuddy is the keyword discovery tool is very accurate. And it's dead cheap. I think if you've got less than 1,000 subscribers, it's like $4.50 a month. But let me just show you how it works when it's loaded up. So I'll use the example of chilies to show you. All right, so here we go. Let's go into the TubeBuddy keyword tool. So Keyword Explorer, and we'll just put in, I don't know, how to grow chilies. How do you spell chilies? Is that right? How to grow chilies. That's actually not a bad niche. Maybe I'll do this one. Is that how you spell chilies? Maybe like that. I don't know. I can't spell. Yeah, so what it's going to do is it's going to come up with, wow, this is a good keyword. It's going to come up with search terms that it will be good to target. But down here, this is lovely. Down here, what it does is it allows me to copy the video tags to the limit of how many characters were allowed within the tags section, which is 500 characters. So if I go here and then copy this to the clipboard, I'll show you what I do. Come on, copy these to the clipboard. Get up a notepad now. I'm assuming here that I'm going to do videos about how to grow chilies, by the way, just in case. Come on. Honestly, it's running like a dog since I did this update. Right, so here's all the keywords that TubeBuddy's little keyword tool has given me. I'm going to add into here something like, I don't know, so these are the specific ones. These are the suggestions for the specific ones. Let's assume that my channel is called Pete's Chilies. All of my videos about how to grow chilies and be in London. So for the sake of argument, let's just assume that this is very specific to the particular video, but then all of my videos are about growing chilies. This is my channel name, and this is where I am. So this would be the common tags that I was talking about, and this would be the specific tags. Now, I want to remove any duplication. How to grow peppers, how to plant chili at home. I'm not going to do indoors, all mine are going to be outdoors, so I'll take that out. How to grow peppers, how to grow pepper at home. No, I want to keep it very targeted on chilies. Chili is a bit generic. Chili plant care. Chilies in pots. No, I'm happy with that. So these are the specific keywords. These are the common keywords, and then all you would need to do is drop those into your video in the details, and then next time that you do a video, this bit will vary, but this bit will be the same. And honestly, that's about it. It's not difficult, is it? It's not difficult, but don't obsess about it. Don't be tempted to go too broad in your specifics. Remember, the clue's in the name. Specifics, it's specifically what's in that video, and have a small set, maybe up to half a dozen common tags which you add to every single video on your channel. Now, the fact that you can legitimately add the same set of common tags to each of your videos should indicate something to you, and that's that your channel should be very tightly niched, so that everything on your channel is covered by those common tags. If you try and do something which is too broad, at least when you're starting, then you'll have difficulties. If you want your channel to be broad, start narrow and then broaden it out. And that's maybe something we should talk about in a different video about niching. Anyway, I hope that's been useful.